We hope that everybody's staying safe, happy, and healthy during quarantine.
Yeah, and spending time with the significant other, most importantly.
Yes. First off, we want to thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We are so excited that we have reached a huge milestone here on YouTube.
It means so much to us. 1,000 subscribers is a lot of people. It's a huge number on any platform, and we're truly blessed and thankful to have reached out to 1,000 different unique individuals, and hopefully our advice has helped in some way.
In some way, shape, or form. We hope
Yeah.
that you guys are
Thank
absorbing
you.
what we're saying and really, sort of using that in your daily lives or in your
And
relationships
putting
as
it
well.
into action, right? Which is
Yep.
important. But today we wanted to reach out and discuss, have a conversation about interracial dating, right? Our experiences as an interracial couple, things we've learned from one another as an interracial couple, kind of a clash of cultures. But
Yes.
first, we wanted to lay down some groundwork, right?
Yep. We wanted to sort of pinpoint because even though we are an interracial couple, we don't see ourselves as interracial. We see ourselves as just a regular couple, just like anybody else.
In a relationship.
Yes, but since the issue of race is still prominent in America, we are considered an interracial couple. But we have learned many different things from our two cultures coming together to be one.
And what have you learned from being in a interracial relationship?
I've learned so many things. I wish I could name them all. But he is Haitian American. He's first generation Haitian. A few things that I have learned was Haitian Independence Day, and that it's a huge thing for Haiti. Haiti is the first Black independent country. And I learned that they eat soup jamon on Haitian Independence Day. I have learned about the food is so good.
Everything's fried.
Yes,
Right?
but it's so
Cannot be
good.
bad.
I've learned to cook most of the foods. I'm still learning how to make some of them. I've learned a little bit of Creole. I learned how to order food.
Most importantly.
Yes.
Haven't gotten to the bad words yet, but we're working on you.
We're working on it. I've learned about the music. Haitian compa is so much fun to dance to. Even the slow Haitian compa. I've learned so much about Haitian history and about Black history by just dating you. There were so many things that I didn't know before, but I do know now.
Yeah, and those important things to know. They're not traditionally taught in classes in the United States.
Right.
But it's important to reach out, find new knowledge. But as for me, some things that I got out of our interracial relationship is to love the outdoors. I have a newfound love and relationship with the outdoors, right? The spending time outdoors means so much to me because traditionally my family, they're city folks, right? They're full-blooded New Yorkers. They don't want to go anywhere near the outdoors.
Nope.
Mosquitoes, forget about it. They love their hot dogs. They love their sports. They love their city lights. But for me, you've helped me learn to love the outdoors, right? You've helped me learn to love hiking, camping, kayaking. I've learned how to read a map. And these are things that are completely foreign to me. My family would forget it. Why sleep in a sleeping bag when you can sleep in a hotel, right? You have running water. You have all these things that help you live a more comfortable life. But camping for me helps me deconstruct, right? It helps me spend time with someone that means a lot to me, to get away from technology, to get away from the screens and the bustling cities, the noise.
Right, and the importance of bonding as well while we're camping.
Yeah, and appreciate the sounds of the outdoors. It's really like, especially when you're camping, it's like a musical every night, right? The toads, the crickets, the birds. It's definitely a beautiful thing. And second, and more importantly, is I've learned the importance of mental health, right? Mental health for her family is something that's discussed routinely, some that they're not afraid to talk about, whether it's stress, anxiety, depression. But in my family, forget it, it doesn't exist, right? Let's not talk about it. You have depression, get over it. It's something that not even exists. It's not a discussion to have.
Right, and it's something that is so important to make sure that you're constantly learning about, and you're always learning every day, and so am I.
And I was ignorant at one point, right? But I am learning, and that ignorance was I feel like that was nailed into me, right? And I'm slowly pulling that nail out. And it will take some time. I am now learning the importance of good mental health, right? And how much how much that means to me, right? Or anyone, right? Benefit in the workplace, more beneficial in your relationship, and just overall a good person, better sound sleep, etc.
Right, and also how you can learn, to sort of help other people if they're struggling with their mental health, and how you can also help yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
But
It's, like we said, it's very, very important. It's something that everybody should know about. It's something that should be discussed, especially within your relationship,
Yeah.
especially if your significant other has a mental illness or a mental health issue.
but it's something that should be discussed routinely.
Yep.
Correct. But as for experience, how can we kind of sum up our experience as an interracial couple so far?
So my experience has been nothing but mostly positive while dating him.
Thank you.
There are some things that I have, I've gotten asked once why I have chosen to date a black man as opposed to dating a white man. And I didn't really see him as, a black man. I just saw him as a person who I loved.
Someone you can connect with.
Right, someone who I fell in love with, someone who I bond with, and someone who I connect with. And, seeing an interracial couple is like seeing a unicorn.
Yeah.
It's very, very foreign to some people.
And I think we turn heads, right? Sometimes like, oh.
Oh yeah,
okay.
definitely. It's like people are like, whoa, especially here in Massachusetts, and even when we go to Vermont, it's something that that you can tell people aren't really used to
outside
seeing.
of mainstream media, right? It's like you don't really see it. It's like I feel like we rarely run into other interracial couples. And it's definitely something that for me I've learned to. How do I say? I definitely am an active learner in my relationship. I'm learning things about your culture, things about you. I was obviously raised so much more different than you were. Some positives, some negatives. As for my experience with outsiders in a relationship, outside of a relationship, yes, I've gotten some negative feedback as well, right? It's like, oh, why choose a white woman, right? Why does she have that black woman don't have it? At the end of the day, she doesn't have anything less or anything more than any black woman has, right? It's just someone that I can connect with, right? And she's someone that shares my goals and aspirations with, and that we
right, it's something that is important to us, and as long as we as a couple can connect together, and we can love each other despite the color of our skin, it's something that's important to us.
Yeah, so that's what we wanted to reach out to you guys about. It's definitely a video that definitely needs more love, but
yes, for
sure. we might have this part 2, right? Who knows?
But thank you guys again so much for the 1,000 subscribers. That
truly
is
blessed.
Yes, that is all we have for today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next video.
Bye. Love you.